Good morning. Today is the 12th of June 2021. Welcome to this edition of My Karate Journey, episode number 5. A couple quick updates. Class is progressing nice, and I just got into my third sparring class yesterday, as a matter of fact, so I got tuned up pretty good. The week before, I had a partner who I had assumed, because she's a much higher belt level than me, had been sparring before, and she hadn't, and I kind of came out kind of aggressive, and I didn't realize at the time, but it was only basically her second time. She sparred before, but she got popped pretty good and then quit sparring for a while. So I didn't know that going into it, and so I felt really, really bad. I didn't hit her hard, but I just did it quick, and I don't think she was quite ready for it. Thankfully, she didn't get hurt or anything. So hopefully, in the future, if we spar again together, which I'm sure we will at some point, that I won't be so aggressive. It's I'm not generally an aggressive kind of person, but she started coming towards me, so I just gave a quick round kick to her gut, and yeah, so kind of surprised her. I come to find out that she had that injury or issue, beforehand. So if she ever watches this, I won't use her name. I'll just say, we'll call her Jane for now. Uh, that I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so aggressive. And next time we spar, you can have a free shot at something vital on me. I won't get colorful with that. So, so that's my mea culpa to Jane. So, what I've been working on lately is getting my home gym put together, and I put the framing up. I didn't really need to do it. I could have just done it with the brick wall, but I just thought it looked kind of plain. You can always paint it, but so I put some framing up. I didn't like. It's not load bearing. It's more decorative than anything else and functional. So normally you would use studs every 16-inch on center. So the center of the stud should be 16 inches from the center of the next stud. What I wound up doing is doing 24 inches on center. So the center of one stud, 24 inches to the center of the next one, so 2 feet instead of 16 inches. 16 inches standard, but like I said, it's not functional, it's not load bearing, it's just because I kind of want to make it look kind of cool, so I put the framing in and drywall. I've never done any kind of drywalling before, and the first couple of pieces I put up, didn't turn out real well. So hopefully, once the wall is taped and mudded and finished, it will look acceptable. I'm not going for a professional, beautiful look. I just want to do it for make my own studio look cool for me. And then I'm gonna put some stuff up on the walls. Like if I get any awards, I'll put those up on the wall, or I'm gonna put American flag and probably some posters for like exercise type posters, like showing different exercises or different karate techniques or stuff like that. So hopefully that will negate the ugliness of the wall. But I still think it looks kind of cool. We're also building like a multimedia entertainment room, so I did the drywall in there too. So hopefully that will look a little bit better than the gym area, but we'll see how that goes. I already know the ceiling doesn't look so great, and that's my fault for not doing a better job installing and cutting the sheetrock more precisely. Like I said, it's my first time ever messing with it, and I did everything by myself. I didn't have any help, so it kind of looks like I did it on my own without any help. Since I was in the military years ago, I'm gonna put some cami netting up on the ceiling, kind of a not flat, but kind of in a uh, different um, tightnesses, and parts will droop and some will be tight. Uh, the room's 14 by 10, so if I put the cami netting up, and let some parts of it hang and some parts tight, I think it'll give a neat little look to it. And it's not going to do anything for the sound. It might absorb some of the sound, so might not get quite so echoey, but at the same time it might make it worse. So we'll see how that goes. And so that room is separate. So what I'm going to be doing in a minute here is I'm going to go down and doing my first official workout in my new gym. And of course, there's nothing in it yet. The only thing that's in it is the walls, and I hung up a 70-pound punching bag. So I'm gonna go down and do a little bit, maybe 5 minutes or so of some calisthenics, jumping jacks, push-ups, that kind of stuff. Do some bag stuff, and then head over to Saturday class, karate class. Normally, I would go to a different, because my school that I train at has different locations. It's all the same school. I would go down to a different location and do cardio kickboxing on Saturday mornings at 8. So normally I would be doing that, but because I'm only off a couple days a week and I don't have a lot, like some people can come home from work and do a little bit here, a little bit there. I only have basically 2 days. I have 2.5 days off because I work night, so I don't go to work until this evening. But I get home very early in the morning, like between 4 and 7 in the morning is a pretty good estimate of when I'll get home. So kind of that first day is pretty much lost to sleep. You work nights, you get home, and you sleep. I try to get about 5.5, 6 hours of sleep, and then I get up and do some stuff around the house. And then I have 2 karate classes in the evening. And then the next night, Friday night, because I come home Thursday morning, so the next night, Friday, is sparring. So I do sparring for, it's about 45 minutes. And sometimes we do more intense stuff. Last night we were working on striking and evading. So trying to keep your partner from hitting you, and then when they miss, you strike. So that was kind of what we were working on last night. And the instructor, his philosophy is the best matches are 1-1 to 0. So that means you get the first point and then you evade for the rest of the match. Perfectly legal. And I tend to be a little more aggressive, so I try to score more points. So hopefully, tournament is coming up in 4 months. My first tournament, so I'm going to be training pretty hard and working on those techniques for a sparring class. So we'll see how that goes. Promotions are the end of the month. Usually it's the third Friday of the month, but because they have kind of like a karate day camp, the week that they would normally have promotions, they pushed it back 1 week. So I got 1 more week to prepare for my next promotion test, and that will be from green stripe gold belt to green belt, which is the 4th belt in the progression. And you start at white, then gold with green, and then green belt. And I'm pretty sound with the techniques that we're going to be tested on. I want to get better at it, so I get promoted. If you don't get promoted, you get stripes, and each stripe, there's 3 of them. There's a red, a white, and a blue, just like the U.S. flag. So the red, I can't remember exactly which ones signify which. So, like, let's just say, for example, red is classical basics, so that's your basic techniques. And then white is your forms, so like your Genesis is the form that I'll be doing, or Wan Zhan Hyung, or Shen Jin Hyung, or Shi Young Bo. You know, there's a bunch of forms, and each belt has a different form. So, uh, and then the other one is the blue one, be like self defense. I don't know if that's 100% accurate, but it's just an kind of a descriptor. So if you did really well in self-defense and form, but not so well in classical basics, so you'll get stripes for the ones you did well, and then the next time you test, um, you'll be expected to show improvement from the last test, and then hopefully get promoted. So my goal is to try to make it to purple belt by tournament, which is 3 belts away and 4 months to do it. That's very ambitious. So I'm not gonna be upset if I don't make it, but my goal is to hit the green belt this month, then green belt purple stripe in July, and then by October hit the purple, which would be the next one. So we'll see how that goes. If I don't make it, then I'll just keep plugging along. If I do make it, then that's great. We'll see how it goes. I'll keep you updated. So I gotta head down to the basement and christen my gym for the first day. So thanks for watching. We'll have a good day, and we'll see you in the next one.